Hello, so today we are going to do something a little bit different. I thought I would share this. Hopefully it's useful for some people. So basically this is mainly an idea I saw from other YouTube channels like finance or even athlete, just training, where they track their progress and they track what they do each day. I'm personally training right now with Leetcode. I'm just solving as many problems as I can so I can get better at it. And I wanted to try this format where I sort of record what I solve each day, right? The problems I solve each day, how much time it took me to solve, and if I needed help. Sometimes you need help, let's say, for example, when you are solving a Leetcode problem, you may need help either by looking at the hints. So let's grab a problem here and see. Let's take any problem, for example, this one. And maybe you need to look at the hints. So if I do need to look at the hints, then I record that I needed help. And then if I needed a good amount of help, maybe not just hints, maybe I needed to even um, look up all the hints on the problem, then, and I just didn't feel confident that I was able to solve it independently, then I would mark it as I need to solve it again. And the goal here is after I solve a lot of them, I can go back to the ones that are marked as to solve again and then solve them, just so that I can get better at solving them independently without any help. And then sometimes I also add just some comments here about what was missing, where I struggled, so sort of next time I can focus on that specific point. Um, an example here is, I think, let's see, yeah. So an example here is, I think, with this problem, find the city with the smallest number. It wasn't an application with Dijkstra, but there was this one actually, cost to buy apples. There was it's an application of Dijkstra, but I had a specific issue with the usage of the dist table that I use with Dijkstra. Just the specific details that I struggled quite a lot with how to use it. And so because of that, I just solved a couple of problems that require using Dijkstra, and I applied it a lot. And I think now I'm definitely more at ease with using it, and it's a lot easier for me to just apply it. So that's the idea here: is to record the practice, and then comment and then improve, right? And I think this motivated me as well in a way where I sort of, in the first couple of days since I was able to solve at least four, now every day four mediums. Now every day after that, I targeted solving at least 4 to 5 mediums. Now I also had a goal for December of solving 60 problems. And so I was able to go slightly over it by 8. But I think, yeah, having a goal was also helpful for me. Yeah, so that's the summary here. And then for me specifically, just to give an update on December, I will try to do this every month so that you can see the progress of someone who is doing problems the same way as you are. So for example, I started tracking just December 13. Before that, I was just tracking them ad hoc, so it wasn't organized, but I started doing them organized in December 13th. So you are sort of not seeing the full picture of December, but going forward, you will start seeing from January, you will start seeing from January 1st. But essentially for December 1st, I was able to solve 5 and then 6, 8, 5. So for the first 6 days, it was between 4 to 8. That was the number of problems I was able to solve daily. These were all medium, by the way. And then December 20, I wasn't quite productive, December 26 and 27, but I was able to catch up towards the end of the year here. And yeah, that I was pretty happy about that. Yeah, and so I have this graph. It just shows me like where I did good and where I did bad. So if it's at some point it's a long line like this, then I know I need to sort of start solving more. So I can see some spikes here. That's sort of in my mind, that's sort of the ideal situation, is to have a lot of high spikes. Of course, quality as well, not just quantity, but if you can have both, that's the ideal situation. Yeah, I think also there was a good mix. There was mostly no solve it without help. 1, 2, 3, 4, I think 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So there were 10 out of these 68 where I needed help. So 58. So that was 58 without help and then 10 with help. I think I'm hoping in January I can improve on that. Yeah, but that was sort of the stat here for December. The categories also were pretty random. I did mostly just random selection of problems, except in this when I was trying to explicitly get better at applying the extra. That's where I focused on the extra problems. I think this is useful practice for me. Whenever I find myself struggling with a specific topic, I just pick and solve maybe 6 or 7 of this on the same topic. That I find that usually just get me more comfortable with those sort of problems. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. What I wanted to cover. Yeah, hopefully this is useful for you. I will leave a template in the description below. Feel free to copy it and use it. And see you at the end of January for a similar report. Bye, have a nice day.